shots always come to play, especially at home. Lock in, MP.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
How's it going, MP?
I got the $20. You?
He about to tear the roof off.
We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word TAP along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our destination.
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Trae Young.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter is out there with a Okongwu. Then it's Reza Shea. Then it's Trae Young. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. And for Cleveland, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Okoro and Mobley, your small and power forwards. And it's Thompson in at the center position. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. MP outside. Okongwu, the pass to MP. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Young against Garland. Here's Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Okongwu. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Bucks. They've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
You know, for the Hawks, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
Mobley passes to Garland. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly. The rebound by the Hawks. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Gonna be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one, and let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 7.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Garland against Young. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got his second basket.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Hunter finds MP. Offline with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Okoro passes to Thompson. Outside for Mitchell. Takes a 3. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 3. From 11 feet away. A nice shot by MP. He's got 12.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. The 3 from Mitchell. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell, or else he will punish you right off the catch.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. Well, you look at Risache, and he's demonstrated some tremendous skill so far. We're smack in the middle of the season, and he's just one spot back from the top.
And with about half the season behind us, it's clear how much potential he has to blossom into a star.
I can only imagine what his future is going to be if he stays on this path. He's been so sensational this season.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Oh, great recognition there by MP, getting it to the open man.
1:03 left to play in the first. To the paint.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Cleveland shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That free throw misses. A different look for Cleveland. Niang comes in for Mobley. And it's Merrill in for Okoro. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Daniels is checked in for Trae Young. And he sinks the second. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's MP from outside. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Niang. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. The pull-up! And it's Atlanta scoring again.
When it comes to changing ends, MP does it like only a young man can.
The three is up. And Darius Garland with the three. Garland's got 8. And here's MP from outside. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
And so it's Atlanta, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Mitchell on the wing with Strus. Dean Wade is out there with George Niang. And it's Merrill in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the 2nd. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He finished with 60 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Here's Daniels. MP getting it done inside.
This gives you an idea of NP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Now here's Merrill. Defense is right there. And the foul called on him. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Hawks ahead, leading by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
You look at Cleveland. They've impressed me since the last rankings. They may have a higher ceiling than I thought.
Yeah, you know, they're putting it together, man. Could be interesting finish to this season if they keep at it.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got MP. DeAndre Hunter is out there with a Kongwu. Then it's Rizache, and it's Young in at the point guard position.
Yeah, excellent focus from MP, refusing to let the D dictate his shot selection.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. And as we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I gotta say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
You look at MP, he occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Atlanta, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And check it out, Cleveland, back 10 games.
Well, right now for the Hawks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Now here's Garland. He's got 12. Okoro outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Okoro's got his second basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Strus. 6 points for him. Pass to Mobley. Outside Strus. Outside Garland. Now Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. That one's good. Garland for 3. Garland's got 15 points.
And this is how you can tell Garland's been in the lab. This shot, he just shoots with confidence.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Here's Okoro. Rebound Atlanta. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. MP making the long-range connection.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Niang, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. MP against Garland. Releases. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to MP, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovic. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. Second, the Cavaliers.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Atlanta making some changes here. Nance comes in for Okongwu, and Daniels is subbed in for Matthews. Garland for 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Yep, that one's good. MP's got 36 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Garland for three. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
To the inside with some arc. Here's MP. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Garland, the pass to Strus. And here's Niang. Garland for three. Another miss by Garland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Another bucket! Wow!
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list. Here's Niang, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Puts it up from 12. Again, Garland missing. The Hawks lead by 11. From 11 feet away, and MP gets it to go on the assist by Nance. MP's got 42 in the game. Pass to Niang. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
MP no good. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
I really like that shot from Garland. Teams will give up the mid-range these days, so look, why not shoot it and make it?
Substitution on the court.
Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Hunter comes in for Nance. Risache, he's checked in for Bogdanovich, and MP subbed in for Daniels.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. George Niang out there with Max Strus. And it's Merrill in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's MP. Hunter passes to Young. Here's MP. MP battles him inside.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. A different look for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Niang. Evan Mobley comes in for Strus. And Darius Garland subbed in for Merrill.
Darius Garland.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Thompson against Okongwu. Okoro passes to Mobley. Garland for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Garland's got 14 points now in the second half.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
And the MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Mobley. 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Here's MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Cavaliers trail by 10. The 3 from Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Everyone knows Mitchell wants to take it to that basket, so the pull-up is so effective.
From downtown, yet another bucket.
Yeah, another huge night for him. One of the many over his incredible career.
And he's nearing the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
And the top 5 is Baylor, Harden, Kobe, MJ, and that guy at the top, Chamberlain. And that is NBA royalty.
There's a minute 59 left in the final quarter. The Hawks lead by 10. Down low. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Love that shot fake by MP, just fooling the D right out of their shoes.
And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
The Hawks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Okoro's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell on the drive. And the layup falls. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, that motor on Mitchell just speeding right through his shot.
From deep, MP buries it from 3. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
MP makes his move. And the shot goes down. MP's got 57 points.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the...
Another one goes! Incredible!
Another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that. Okoro passes to Mobley. To stop the run. And no good. Hunter with some nice D. Another one falls. Amazing.
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. And it's Atlanta's ball. 18-point hits yet again. Wow!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken?
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.
MP on a red-hot scoring streak.